Hello, Internet. You've probably been wondering where we've been for the past few months, and the truth is...
It's none of your business.
And frankly, I'm a little concerned that you're so concerned. I'm going to pretend we never had this conversation. So, what have we seen? Recently we've seen two kids movies, two family-friendly movies.
Okay, is that what we're doing?
We're gonna choose that. We're gonna start with... we'll start with the one we've seen less recently, move on to the one we've seen more recently. Or, yeah.
No, less recently, because then we can try and remember things. Or we could do more recently.
And then as we're... Yeah, okay. So tonight, just a couple minutes ago, we saw... an hour, 20 minutes, I don't know. We saw...
Very recently. This evening we saw...
We saw Chronicles of Narnia.
Yes, we did.
Voyage
of the Dawn.
Voyage of the Dawn. Or Jordan likes to say it, Chronicles of Narnia 5.
I'm sorry. It said Chronicles of Narnia V. V in Roman numerals is 5.
What did you think of Chronicles of Narnia?
I thought it was pretty good. All things considered. I liked it more than I liked the last one.
Yeah, the last one wasn't so good.
5. It was a third one. Why would I think 5?
I actually really liked it. I felt that it was... I mean, there's not a lot of... I mean, there's a lot of really cool acting sequences, especially the final sequence is really, really neat. But I think this one's more of an emotional story, and a lot of the characters go through a major transformation. And it's really good story, really emotional story, really well made story, and that I really have nothing bad to say about it.
One thing that I feel kind of irritating, though it's not enough to say it's a bad movie. I quite enjoyed it. Let's label that down right there. We're gonna put it in a protective bubble, a protective cube, whatever. I don't like that they're on the boat so much. I get it's called the Voyage of the Dawn Treader. They are supposed to be on a boat, but they're on it a little too much. It's like boat. Island, boat, and another island, and then back to the boat, and then finally, spoiler, they go to the big island, which is right beside heaven, and then they go home.
Yeah, we'll get to the elephant in the room in a moment.
Elephant in the room?
That means the thing that's really obvious that we're not talking about.
Oh, you mean the fact that he's...
The fact that he's Jesus?
No, he's not Jesus, he's God.
Because he dies and comes back to life in the first one.
Yeah. And it's Aslan's land.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't criticize it for being overly religious. Although if after this one you don't get that it's one religious allegory, there's something seriously wrong with you. It doesn't detract from the story. It does. It makes it funny for me, but it doesn't make it unenjoyable. So what are you gonna give Chronicles of Narnia: Voyage of the Dawn Treader?
I gotta be honest, I'm not quite sure. How about you? I'll come back to you in a minute.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Really?
8. 8 out of 10.
An 8?
Oh yeah.
I don't know about an 8. Maybe a 7.5.
8. I really liked it, and I thought the ending, especially, which we're not gonna ruin it, quite sad. Quite sad.
You just ruined it now. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. It was a good film.
Oh, the other question I had: Did you feel the monster was maybe for like the smaller kids? Do you think you find it to be it would be frightening for our viewers out there who are parents?
Like Barb?
I don't know. Anyway, I thought it was kind of scary.
How young are we talking?
5.
5? They might find it a little freaky. I mean, not the first stage where. Not the first stage, you know what I'm talking about. But the second stage where it looks like a cobra, that I found a little freaky.
Yeah.
So that might... I don't know if... I mean, if a parent's there with them to comfort the child,
yeah,
it should be fine, but... Yeah, it could be a little
So
freaky.
I'm still standing by my 8. What are you going to give it?
7.5.
7.5? Okay, so moving on, we're going to talk about Tangled, another kids movie.
Yeah, I kind of promised that we would do this one.
We are, and we will. We delivered. We delivered. What did you think about Tangled?
I feel that it's okay. Other than Princess and the Frog, it's the first true Disney movie which is like old school.
I know, and it's good.
It's good.
It was good.
I quite enjoyed it more than I have enjoyed kids movies recently. Toy Story 3 is an exception, obviously.
Oh, it's Disney and
It's
Pixar.
well, but it's Toy Story. It's, you know.
Yeah.
So but like compared to like what is that one called? The one where he steals the moon.
Oh, Despicable Me.
Despicable Me. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Any other.
Anyone like that. This one outshines them all. It's just the humor in it.
The humor is astounding.
The
Music's
humor
great.
is good. The music is good. It very much reminds me of old school Disney.
Yeah, and we love it. The only knock against it, and this is a knock against the previous Disney classic movie, which is Princess of the Frog. Disney villains have gotten really lame.
They die too easily.
They just, it's so lame. What happened to Jafar, to Maleficent, to
they
Ursula? Man,
they
they are
spend all
bad
this time-
ass villains.
I think the thing that I don't like about it is it's like they spend all this time building up this great villain, and then spoiler, and then she just turns to dust.
I know. I just
There's not even a fight. Like at least with Jafar, they spend all this time building him up as a menacing guy.
And they have this
and then
huge
there's an
epic showdown. Same with Ursula. Same with epic throwdown. What happened to the epic Disney villain throwdown?
I think the other thing that bothers me about this particular villain, I don't find her evil.
No, not
She's-
really.
no.
Greedy, maybe.
Greedy, but not evil
not
like
evil.
Maleficent
Or
Jafar or Ursula or etc. I can't think of any other good ones at the moment, but you get the idea.
They just were not. She's just
not evil.
Disney villains have gotten
But-
so
but
that
I
bring
feel-
back a new Maleficent. We need a new Maleficent in our lives.
Maleficent is scary as a
Greatest
child.
Disney villain ever.
I guess maybe they feel that the kids nowadays would find them too scary.
I don't know. Well, what are you gonna give Disney's Tangled?
But I want to say that I think the prince, thief. He's
Our Prince.
yeah, thief. He's what makes this movie really
Oh, yeah. He's
He's the
Zachary
person.
Levi. Oh, so funny. It was
He's
great.
the person who puts the humor in it.
Definitely. So yeah, what are you gonna give Disney's Tangled?
8.5.
8.5. Wow. Let's see. I'm gonna go with an 8.
Really?
8. Yeah.
I find 8.5 because it brings me back to my days as a kid.
For sure. So yeah,
it's a great.
that's it for this time. Till next time. See you next time. Because we're great with
Peace!
intros. Yeah.